So, this is going to be kind of quick, but I just want to share something with you all. I really feel like God is calling me into a ministry. It's kind of embarrassing when you say you feel like you've been called to do something. I don't know why, but it's embarrassing. But I'm having a hard time figuring out how to get into it, or where to get into it, or what to do, how to address it, what angle I need to have on it. So I'll tell you that I really want to really want to advocate for sexual integrity within the church. Pornography addiction and sexual addiction is running rampant through our churches right now. And we have men and women in our church who are struggling silently, who have, it's taboo. You don't talk about a sexual addiction. You don't talk about pornography. You don't talk about masturbation. You don't do that in the church. But the church is not offering much help, and we have to offer it now. So I just kept asking myself, how do I ease my way into this? What do I need to do to inch my way into this? Because as a woman, it's daunting for me to think about having to address something that is so intimate to a man, that is so secretive to a man, that I would have to address an issue that would reach into a man's mind, or reach into his heart, or touch his pride. And it's scary thinking to do that, because first of all, I keep feeling like this is not my place. This is a man's place. But I know that God is calling me into this ministry. I've had a couple of men express to me that sometimes a female point of view is really beneficial, especially when maybe it's not your wife or your girlfriend or your spouse whose point of view you're getting, it's somebody else's. But anyways, I kept wondering, how do I ease my way into this? And I've realized today that you don't ease your way into addressing pornography and addressing sexual addiction. You go into it kicking and screaming. You go into it blazing, full force. There's no inching into it. You just have to decide, and I've decided I'm not standing for this. We can't. If it is an epidemic in our churches, that our leaders, our husbands, our brothers, our friends, our sons are struggling with something in silence. We don't know that they're struggling with it. There's no physical effect. We can't look at someone and see that they have a pornography addiction. We can't look at someone and see that they've had 7 affairs. We can't look at someone and see that. But that is the worst part, because our men are struggling in silence. So I've decided that I'm not standing for it. I have to teach my sons that what is normal, what is all around, what is in commercials and books and magazines and advertisements and billboards and music videos and everything. All of that is sexual, and I have to explain to them that all of that is wrong. And the same thing with my daughter. I have to teach her to be the woman who knows that she is worth more. The woman who knows that she doesn't have to present herself in that way. She doesn't have to present herself in that way. So I guess I'm just telling you all this. I hope that you'll pray for me. I'm going to really try to be more active in addressing this and talking about it. I just wanted you all to know this is what God's doing in my life. It's been brewing. It's been coming. I knew it was a possibility for a few years now, that this could be something that God would place in my life. And right now things are just kind of working out and coming together in a way that I can actually do this. God has just made it clear to me today that this is a reality. I can do this. I don't have to be scared because I'm a woman. I don't have to be scared because I've not personally dealt with a pornography addiction. I don't have to feel unqualified to do this. I'm qualified because God's called me to do this. So, like I said, I just ask that you guys will be praying for me, and just that you'll keep your sexual integrity right there in your noggin, that you'll just think about it as you go through your day, and that you'll definitely, if you're a woman, or even not, even men too, that you'll be thinking about and praying for our pastors, our deacons, our church leaders, our husbands, our brothers, our friends, our sons, who are dealing with this in silence. Pray for them. Pray for them. Let them know that they're not too far gone, that God has not forgotten about them, that God's not going to leave them hanging, that there's a solution. There is a light at the end of the tunnel of pornography. There is a light at the end of the tunnel of sexual addiction. You can overcome it. It's happened. It will happen again and again and again. And as the church becomes more active in addressing it and offering up help and counseling for it, we're going to see a change. We're going to see a revival of sexual integrity in the church, and I am so excited about it. So you guys just be praying, and I guess you'll hear from me later. Thanks.